Welcome to another deep dive, this time into the history of Mumbai.
Fascinating city.
It really is. We're using excerpts from a text called Pasted Text to sort of trace its evolution from,
Yeah.
seven islands to this, mega city we know today.
hmm
And get this, modern-day Mumbai was once given as a dowry?
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine a whole city?
That's a pretty substantial wedding gift.
Right, like who gives a city as a wedding present?
Yeah, it's more than just a quirky fact, though.
Right.
It speaks volumes about the geopolitics of the time.
Okay.
Back then, a city like Mumbai, strategically located,
Yeah.
with its harbor and everything.
Right.
It was a prized possession.
Yeah.
Giving it as dowry highlights just how crucial this marriage alliance was, possibly even shaping global trade routes and power dynamics.
So we're not just talking about a simple exchange of land here, but a move that potentially shifted the balance of power on an international scale.
Precisely. Yeah,
Yeah.
small events can have ripple
Yeah.
effects across history.
Really interesting. Okay, so before we get into the dowry part,
Sure.
let's rewind to the very beginning.
Okay.
What did these seven islands actually look like?
So picture this. We've got Bombay, Colaba, Mazgaon, Parel, Worli, Mahim,
Okay,
and Little Colaba,
got it.
each one with its own distinct character,
Okay,
not the bustling metropolis we see today.
right.
Imagine instead a landscape dotted with fishing villages,
Okay,
marshes,
interesting.
where the Kolis and Agris tribes lived,
I see.
in sync with the tides.
So very different
Oh, yeah.
from the Mumbai we know today.
Completely different.
It's hard to picture that.
Yeah,
So was it always this like melting pot of cultures?
absolutely. Even back then,
Okay,
each island had its own cultural nuances,
interesting.
its own rulers even. From the 3rd century BCE,
Okay,
a string of powerful dynasties.
yeah,
They recognized the strategic significance of this location.
right.
The Mauryan Empire, for example, known for its vast trade networks.
Right.
They left their mark.
Okay.
Later, the Rashtrakutas,
The what? Okay.
renowned for their cultural contributions, they added another layer to the island's rich tapestry.
So it seems like these islands were kind of destined for greatness from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Almost like a magnet for empires and trade.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the arrival of the Delhi Sultanate in 1348,
Okay.
followed by the Gujarat Sultanate,
Uh-huh.
added further complexity to the mix.
Interesting.
Then in 1509,
Okay.
the Portuguese arrived,
Ah, the Portuguese.
captivated by what they called Bombay, or Good Bay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and that they weren't just passing through.
Right.
They began laying the foundations for a more developed settlement. They constructed roads, fortifications, churches.
Oh, so the Portuguese saw the potential
Yeah.
too.
Right.
This makes that whole dowry story even more intriguing, right?
It does indeed. In 1661, when Princess Catherine of Braganza
Okay.
married King Charles II of England,
Uh-huh.
these 7 islands,
Yeah.
they were part of her dowry.
Oh, wow.
It might seem like a simple transaction on the surface,
Right.
but it triggered a seismic shift
Okay.
in Mumbai's destiny.
Wow. So the British enter the scene not through conquest, but
Yeah.
through a marriage agreement.
A marriage agreement.
That's pretty wild.
And that's what's so compelling about history.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most significant changes come from the most unexpected places.
Wow.
This seemingly insignificant wedding gift
Yeah.
paved the way for the British East India Company to step in.
Okay. East India Company.
They leased the islands for a mere £10 per year.
£10 a year.
£10 a year.
That's insane.
An unbelievable bargain.
Yeah, that's crazy considering what Bombay would become.
Right.
A total steal.
Horrible steal.
A deal that would shape the future of Mumbai.
So how did the British begin transforming these islands?
Mhm.
Well, they wasted no time.
Okay.
Recognizing Bombay's strategic location,
Yeah.
they quickly set about developing it into a major commercial hub.
Okay.
Warehouses sprang up along the waterfront, custom houses to regulate the flow of goods.
Makes sense.
Hospitals were built to cater to the growing population.
So very quickly transforming from a collection of quiet islands
Yeah,
into this bustling center of commerce.
exactly.
It sounds like the islands were on a fast track to urbanization under the British.
Yeah.
So what about the challenges of unifying these separate islands? Did that become a priority?
It did. And one man in particular,
Okay.
Governor William Hornby,
Okay.
he had this vision for a unified Bombay.
Uh-huh.
In 1782, he spearheaded this ambitious Hornby-Villard project.
Okay, what was that?
This was massive.
Okay.
It involved land reclamation,
Okay.
construction of causeways, essentially stitching the islands together.
Wow.
Picture this workers laboring tirelessly,
Yeah.
reclaiming land from the sea, connecting the islands
Yeah.
piece by piece with
Wow.
these stone causeways.
So a real feat of engineering.
Oh yeah, testament to human ambition.
It's hard to grasp the scale of this
It
project.
was huge.
So did it actually work?
It did. By 1845,
Okay.
what seemed like an impossible task was complete.
Wow.
The 7 islands were merged into a single landmass.
So that's it then. The 7 islands, once separated by water,
Gone.
now united,
Yeah.
setting the stage for the Mumbai
Yeah.
we know today. It's incredible how much change occurred in just a few centuries.
It is remarkable. From fishing villages
Yeah.
to a unified city.
Yeah.
And this is only the beginning of Mumbai's story.
Right.
From dowry to ambitious engineering projects.
Yeah.
It's clear that this combination of seemingly random events and strategic decisions shaped the city's destiny.
Absolutely.
What's even more fascinating is how Mumbai navigated the challenges of British rule
Right.
and its eventual journey towards independence. That's where the story gets even more captivating.
All right, so let's dive into that next.
That's good.
So that unification really set the stage for Mumbai's remarkable journey as we move into the 19th century. How did British rule further shape the city?
Well, they weren't just focused on trade.
Right.
The British invested heavily in infrastructure institutions. They established universities, libraries, museums, laying the groundwork for Bombay to become a center of learning and culture,
Interesting.
as well as commerce.
So they were building a city designed to be more than just a trading outpost.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this is where the arrival of the railways comes in.
Oh, the railways.
Imagine the impact in 1853
Okay.
when India's first passenger railway
Wow.
connected Bombay to Thane.
Okay.
It revolutionized transportation
Right.
and fueled industrial growth.
So instead of being confined to the islands,
Yeah,
Bombay was now connected to the vast expanse of the Indian subcontinent.
precisely.
How did that impact city's social fabric?
It was a turning point.
Okay.
The railways spurred urbanization,
Right.
created unprecedented opportunities.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, people from all corners of India
Yeah.
could easily reach Bombay,
Yeah.
seeking new beginnings possibilities.
Oh.
This influx of diverse communities contributed to the vibrant melting pot that Mumbai is known for today.
So the seeds of modern Mumbai's diversity were sown during this period of
Yes.
rapid development and connectivity.
Absolutely.
It must have been a fascinating time,
It was.
this blend of progress and challenges.
Alongside the economic boom,
Yeah.
Bombay witnessed a cultural renaissance
Okay.
in the late 19th and early 20th centuries.
Interesting.
Literature, theater, music, and eventually cinema flourished,
Wow. So a real cultural explosion.
reflecting the aspirations,
Yeah.
the voices of its diverse inhabitants,
A period of immense creativity.
fueled by the energy of a city on the rise.
And amidst this cultural explosion, what about the political climate? This was also the time when nationalist movements in India were
Yeah.
gaining momentum, right?
Absolutely. Bombay was at the forefront of these movements.
Interesting.
The city became a hub for political activism,
Yeah.
social reform. Visionary leaders emerged, intellectuals, freedom fighters,
So they were challenging colonial rule then.
challenging colonial rule, advocating for self-governance.
So from the push for education and infrastructure to the fight for freedom,
Yeah,
Bombay played a crucial role in shaping India's destiny.
it did. And as we all know,
Yeah,
that fight for independence ultimately triumphed in 1947.
right.
The city that had been a symbol of colonial rule was now part of a newly independent India.
Ready for a new chapter.
Ready for a new chapter.
And that new chapter included a significant change in 1995.
Yes.
When Bombay officially became Mumbai.
Right.
It felt like the city was reclaiming its heritage, didn't it?
It was more than a name change.
Okay.
It was a powerful statement
Uh-huh.
by adopting the name Mumbai, derived from the goddess Mumbadevi.
Right.
The city embraced its pre-colonial roots.
So they were acknowledging the rich tapestry of cultures that predated British rule.
Exactly.
It's as though the city was shedding its colonial past and stepping into a new era,
Yeah.
embracing its true identity. So we've witnessed this incredible journey
Yeah.
from 7 scattered islands to a unified city,
Yeah.
from a colonial trading post to a thriving, independent metropolis.
It's remarkable. And what's truly remarkable is how Mumbai retained its unique spirit
Right.
throughout these transformations.
Yeah.
It's a city that embraces contradictions.
In what way?
You see age-old traditions coexisting alongside cutting-edge modernity.
Interesting.
Immense wealth juxtaposed against stark poverty.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
It's a city that embodies both dreams and struggles, aspirations and realities.
That mix of contrasts is what makes Mumbai so fascinating. It's a city that never stands still.
It never stands still.
Yeah, it really is incredible to think about how a city built on just, a cluster of islands could become this powerhouse Mumbai today. As we kind of wrap up our dip dive here, what do you find most remarkable about Mumbai's journey?
You know what stands out to me is its spirit of resilience.
Oh,
This city has constantly adapted to change, overcome limitations, found innovative solutions to problems.
yeah.
Think about it, building a thriving metropolis on a collection of islands.
Yeah.
No easy feat.
It's really a testament to human ingenuity
Absolutely.
and the determination of the Mumbaikars themselves.
Exactly. And that resilience,
Yeah.
it's evident in every aspect of Mumbai's identity.
Okay.
From the bustling streets to the iconic skyline,
Yeah.
you see a city that refuses to be defined by its challenges.
We often hear about Mumbai's vibrant culture.
Oh, yeah.
What would you say are some of the key elements that contribute to its unique character?
Well, Mumbai is a melting pot in the truest sense.
Okay.
It's a city where Bollywood dreams coexist with the hustle of the financial district, where ancient temples stand tall amidst modern skyscrapers,
Yeah.
and where street food vendors offer culinary delights alongside Michelin-starred restaurants.
So it really does have something for everyone.
It does. It embraces its contradictions,
Yeah.
celebrates its diversity.
Yeah, it sounds like a city that has something for everyone, from history buffs to foodies to those seeking artistic inspiration.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the people,
Right.
the Mumbaikars.
Yeah.
They are the heart and soul of this city.
Yeah.
Known for their entrepreneurial spirit, their warmth, their ability to find joy in the everyday.
Yeah, I think that really comes across.
They embody the true spirit of Mumbai.
Even with all of its challenges, Mumbai seems to exude this contagious energy,
Yeah,
this drive to keep moving forward.
that's what makes it so captivating.
Yeah.
Mumbai is a city in perpetual motion.
Always growing, changing.
It's constantly evolving, pushing boundaries, redefining what it means to be a global city.
But with that constant growth comes inevitable challenges. What do you see as some of the key issues facing Mumbai today?
Well, as Mumbai continues to grow,
Yeah.
it grapples with issues like sustainability,
Okay.
climate change,
Right.
and social equity.
Right. Some big ones?
These are complex problems.
Yeah.
They require innovative solutions.
Of course.
But knowing Mumbai's track record,
Mhm.
I have no doubt that they'll find a way to navigate these challenges.
So from dowry to trade to these ambitious engineering projects,
It's been quite a journey.
Mumbai's story is one of constant transformation driven by human ambition and a unique ability to adapt. As we finish our exploration of this incredible city, is there a key takeaway you'd like listeners to ponder?
I think Mumbai's journey reminds us that cities are not static entities.
Okay.
They are living, breathing organisms that constantly evolve
Yeah,
and adapt to the changing tides of time.
I like that.
By understanding the forces that have shaped a city's past,
Mm-hmm.
we gain a deeper appreciation for its present and a glimpse into its potential future.
So who knows what the future holds for Mumbai?
Yes.
One thing's for sure, it will continue to be a city that captivates the world with its energy,
Absolutely.
its spirit,
Yeah,
and its unwavering pursuit of progress.
exactly. Mumbai's story is far from over.
Right.
It's a city that continues to write its own narrative,
Yeah.
a testament to the power of human resilience and the boundless possibilities that emerge when diverse cultures and aspirations collide.
This deep dive has been an incredible journey through time,
It has.
revealing the layers of history that have shaped Mumbai into the megacity it is today.
Yeah.
But it's just the beginning.
Mhm.
We encourage you to delve deeper into the stories that lie hidden within your own city.
Yeah, explore
Explore its past,
engage with.
engage with its present, and imagine the possibilities for its future.
Absolutely.
Well, that's all for this episode of The Deep Dive.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us.